Hey, what's up? It's Wick for Xiaomify, and today we're looking at this pretty awesome battery-powered Wemax wireless projector. It's actually pretty cool. Let's find out how cool it is. Let's go. In the box, you'll find the projector, some instructions, a cleaning cloth, the remote control and its batteries, and a power adapter with a typical 2-pin Chinese plug. The projector is 15 by 12 by 16 centimeters in size, weighing in slightly more than 3 kilograms. On the front, it's got a LED light projection lens with a brightness output of 550 ANSI lumens and a very small camera that is used for its autofocus. On the top, it's got an on-off button and a pretty nice looking carrying strap. On the back, it's got a charging and power port, HDMI port, 3.5mm mini jack for external audio out, and a USB port that can be used to connect a hard drive or things like a USB keyboard. On the bottom, it's got a tripod mounting system, so you could place it on something like a camera tripod or a smaller table tripod. Pretty nice. On the inside, it's got an AM logic processor with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. It's got Bluetooth and it supports both 2.4 as well as 5 GHz Wi-Fi. It's got built-in audio supporting Dolby and DTS audio encoding, and it outputs 1080p HD video even though it's accepting 4K video sources. It runs the Android-based MiTV operating system. So, at first sight, this thing looks pretty cool with that black finish, the brown leather strap. Its specs are very similar to the Xiaomi Mijia projector that I've reviewed last year. The biggest difference here is the really big 16,000 mAh battery that allows you to just pick it up and use this projector wirelessly. This is pretty cool to take it outdoors and maybe make an outdoor cinema or even play games projected on a wall somewhere. Whatever you want to do with it, being portable does offer a lot of possibilities. As far as I've been testing this over the last few months, this will last throughout the typical movie without any problems, so that's cool. So now, how is it in use? Well, it is fairly straightforward. Every time you turn it on, the lens will measure the distance and do automatic focus adjustments, which is convenient. If needed, you could adjust that manually. It allows up to a 45 degrees angle of projection, and this allows you to adjust the image to be straight on the wall. The keystone is pretty flexible, so I was happy to see that. It comes with the Chinese version of MiTV OS, but in its settings you can adjust that to English language, and most of the menu items will be in English. I have installed third-party apps like Netflix, and I've managed to install YouTube, although right now, installing the Play Store on the MiTV is not as easy as it used to be, although still possible for those that want it. Additionally, you can install apps by simply inserting a hard drive or USB stick in the USB port of the projector. If you're a Chinese-based user, MiTV has all the pre-installed features, which allows you to stream a whole bunch of TV shows and movies directly from the projector. For me, it's great. For most of you being outside of China, well, not so much. So how's the brightness and how is the audio? Well, the brightness is pretty good, especially when at night it's just perfect. The whites are not as white as pure white, but it's surely acceptable and the image quality is actually good. Here in my bedroom, I have it around probably 3.5 meters away from the wall, and the image comes out looking good. During the day, it's still visible, but probably not bright enough, depending on how much light you get into your living room. I mean, you can still see the image, but to watch a whole TV show might not be that comfortable. When I close the curtains during the day, it's actually just fine. So for the best viewing experience, you want it to be slightly darker. Additionally, you can stream your computer or phone screen to the projector as well. So comparing this projector with the Mijia projector, the difference in the video is not really that big. The Wemax is slightly brighter, but it's really marginal and hard to see when comparing it side by side. The audio is very impressive though for an internal speaker. It sounds full, it's warm, rich, and it's loud.
Hey, what's up? It's Wick for Xiaomify, and today we're looking at the all-new Xiaomi Mi Note 10 and the Xiaomi CC9 Pro.
You could optionally connect it with an external speaker set if you prefer that, using the mini jack output on the back. So, what's good and what's not so good with this projector? Well, Wemax is known for manufacturing Xiaomi's projectors, so they're pretty good at it. And it shows with this more budget projector that is very capable. First thing, the internal battery that makes it wireless. That's a very cool feature, which I think will have a lot of people want to have this projector. And his battery is big, can call it huge, so that's all great. The audio from the internal speaker is very good as well for what it is, so really no complaints here either. The projection is bright enough for most purposes, and the image quality is really acceptable as well. The tripod mount is always good to see, as it really helps to place your projector easily. Mi TV UI is alright, but it does not have Google Apps pre-installed, so it's something that you might be disappointed with, although most of the apps that you want you can just install on there, so you should be fine there. It does allow you to play images and videos from a hard drive or even access a remote hard drive that is connected to a Xiaomi router, so that's kind of cool. It's got voice control through the remote, but that is powered by Xiaomi's Xiaomi and only supports Chinese at the moment, so that's not really convenient for most of you. Another downside is that there's no Ethernet port. I kind of would have loved to see that, but it does support both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, so it's not that big of a deal. One downside of Mi TV is that it sometimes plays an ad when booting up the projector. And even though you can skip those ads, it's not that cool. In China, the projector is out in the Xiaomi Youpin store for about 2,800 RMB at the moment, but it is available through the international resellers where it now goes for $500 US. I will put down a special coupon in the description below this video if you want to go and pick this up. So that's about it for the Wemax wireless projector. What do you guys think? Let me know down here in the comment section what you guys think, and don't forget to leave a like below this video to show me that you liked it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, well, know that you probably should, because I'm doing a ton of videos about products from Xiaomi and the Xiaomi ecosystem right here on the Xiaomify channel. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace!